Info. We're reaching you live from Etimi and Christian Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Good afternoon to you, Lagos. How are you doing? It's great to be here again. It's good to be back today, Wednesday, November the 5th, 2025. And I bid you welcome to Hard Fact. I'm Sheriff Quadry. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. Right. And if you'd like to listen to us from anywhere in the world, you can try get our mobile app. It's in Google Play Store and the App Store. If you're on iPhone, right, download the mobile app. Search for Nigeria Info 99.3 on the mobile app. Search for that, and you will be able to watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube. Right. You can track all the conversation we're about to have right now on across all our channels. Twitter is at Nigeria Info FM. Instagram is Nigeria Info FM Lagos. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3, and our YouTube channel is Nigeria Info FM. You're most welcome to follow us on TikTok at Nigeria Info FM as well. Now let's have you know that we have an interesting package for you today. From now to 4 o'clock, we're going to be having the big three, as we always do. Yes, the big three is up from now to 4 o'clock, and at 4 would move into another conversation entirely. Today I want to talk about rent and rent speculation amongst, I don't know if it's a collusion between the landlords and the agents in Lagos State, or it's just the agent that speculate. We'll talk about that when we get. For all the agents who are around, please stick around, okay? Because this conversation is about you. I'd like to know exactly why 1 minute a particular class of space, let's say 1 bed or 2 bed or even self-contained, yeah, is going for this amount, and then the following week the same apartment in another building, the same class of apartments in another building, or just in adjoining street, is going for 100% increase from what that one went for, with nothing superior, no facility superior, nothing, probably even less than what the other person got cheaper the previous week. I'd like to know how you do it, and I also like to know whether okay, you know what? Let's wait. Let's wait till 4 p.m. Don't worry. Let's wait till 4 p.m. We'll let everything out of the bag by 4. And at 5 o'clock, we'll continue with the conversation that we've been having since morning on the morning crossfire. Dr. Yahuza was on the morning crossfire this morning with Kofi Bartels, and it was quite interesting. The conversation that they had together. And Joyce also had the same conversation with you on the sunny side. Would continue in that trajectory today, only that we're going to be looking at it from a security perspective now, not about whether it's what you think about it, because I have an expert who will be joining me, retired Captain Babangida Aliyu. Captain Blade will be joining me, and we'll look at what could possibly play out security wise. Could it be that US is stylishly posturing for the establishment of a military base in Nigeria? Because all options are on the table. All options are on the table. We'll look at what also could be playing out here. Could it, maybe a bit of it is just about Nigeria, the larger part of it has nothing to do with Nigeria. How about that possibility? That conversation is coming up at 5 later today on the show. So you're most welcome to Hard Factor on Nigeria Info 99.3. You can watch the show on Facebook, watch it on YouTube. Let me know what you think about our big three, because coming up right now is the big three. Stay here.
This is the big three.
The big three on Hard Facts
on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
My very beautiful city of Lagos, how are you doing today? We are good to go on today's show. The big three is first, and we will be starting our first big three First story on the big three with what you have been talking about all day. I'm going to try as much as possible to bring it up to speed. Yesterday, I told you that China has jumped into the entire conversation yesterday, and we talked about the involvement of the Chinese government. Well, I have an update for you because the Americans have responded to China. Riley Moore, a member of the U.S. House of Representatives, he has said that China has no right to dictate America's foreign policy. He said, China, when you go and sit down, this is not your conversation. He's a lawmaker. He's an American lawmaker. And was reacting to China's disapproval of U.S. Donald Trump's threats of military action in Nigeria. According to him, as part of their effort to protect Christians from persecution. Moore said President Trump is absolutely right to defend our brothers and sisters in Christ who are suffering horrific persecution and even martyrdom for their faith in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. China will not dictate our foreign policy to us, and we will not be lectured to by a communist autocracy that recently arrested 30 Christian pastors for their faith and throws ethnic minorities in concentration camps. End quote. That is how the U.S. government has responded to it. There's also a part of the U.S. government saying that what they will do. So, yes, President Trump of America said, they will come in, guns are blazing and everything. But diplomats in America are saying that they are looking at how they can work with the Nigerian government. I want you to listen attentively. So when people say, why would America violate the sovereignty of the country called Nigeria? I know, again, I said it yesterday, that we have just been emotional about it. When it comes to sovereignty, it's clear, it's very, very, very clear as day and night that no country has the right to invade another country under whatever guise. Whatever guys, they have no right to do that. Well, some of America's diplomats are now saying that, look, the American government will work with the Nigerian authority to see how they can help fight insecurity. Also, they will work with the Nigerian government to see how they can punish anybody, governors, lawmakers, government agents who are supporting, tacitly or openly, supporting persecution of Christians, killing of people, and also they will try to see how they can aid Nigeria to free people in captivity of the terrorists in Nigeria. That is from some diplomats in America, right? Okay, now let's go to ECOWAS because this story has developed very, very rapidly. ECOWAS and the European Union, they have also responded, and they have affirmed their support for Nigeria's sovereignty and territorial integrity. ECOWAS appealed to countries all around the world to stand by countries in the region, in the Sahel region, in their fight against terrorism, because it's a known problem that Sahel has been facing for quite some time now. It's not peculiar to Nigeria alone. And the story is long. We cannot try to be tracing it right from the Libyan war to the Iraqi war, how EU and American government supplied non-state actors with weapons, light weapons and heavy weapons, heavy machinery, just so they can oust the leadership of those countries. And this ammunition have now found their ways into the black market, and it's cascading downwards to Nigeria. That's just a short summary of it. So the European Union has reaffirmed that they will respect Nigeria's sovereignty. They distance themselves from Donald Trump's approach to the entire thing. They agreed that Christians are being persecuted. They actually agreed, but they said that the way they will support Nigeria is to try as much as possible to support Nigeria tactically, to follow Nigeria's rules. That Nigeria already has these rules that empower the military personnel to do what they're supposed to do. Right. Let me quote what they have said. They said, our position is one of solidarity with Nigeria. Solidarity with victims of violence, with authorities working to protect citizens, and with the Nigerian people who overwhelmingly desire peaceful coexistence beyond ethnic and religious divides. The situation is not perfect, as in any country, but there exists a constitutional basis for the protection of human rights. We respect Nigeria's sovereignty and constitutional commitment to religious neutrality. It is up to the Nigerian authorities and society as a whole to uphold and strengthen this environment of peaceful coexistence. That is the response of the EU. And someone asked me a question earlier today, and the person said, how about the UK? What is their response? How are they supposed to respond? Why haven't they responded? Well, I said, it's never too late. Come on. This happened on when? Saturday, Friday? Yeah. We'll see if they will respond. If they have responded, we'll find out and give you that update. It's 3:17. Let's move on to our next story, which is, of course, the PDP crisis. That, too, has developed from what happened yesterday on Monday. Drama is unfolding. Remember that judgment, that Abuja court judgment? I think it was on Friday, right? I think so. That judgment that canceled the national convention of the PDP that is supposed to hold November 15, November 16 in Ibadan. Remember that judgment? That judgment really disrupted a lot of things. Immediately after that judgment, Umaru Damagum led National Working Committee of the PDP. They met, and you know what they did? They suspended the National Secretary of the party, Samuel Anyanwu, and they suspended 3 others as well. They said, let me quote them, to our utmost and shock, on Monday, November 3rd, 2025, the suspended Senator Samuel Anyanwu violently invaded the National Secretariat of our party with thugs mobilized by his personal aides, Arthur Bruno, Emmanuel Kronko, and one Chidebere Egu, brandishing dangerous weapons, including guns, knives, cutlasses, and sticks, with which they broke into offices, unleashed violence, attacked, fired tear gas, wounded our staff, assaulted journalists, and disrupted activities in our National Secretariat. A female staff member who could not withstand the tear gas suffocated and was later resuscitated. The thugs forcefully broke into the office of the national chairman and attempted to install the said one Abdul Rahman, I told you guys about him on Monday, as the acting national chairman of our party. End quote. So they've suspended Senator Anyanwu. One of their members now went to court in Ibadan. The Ibadan court now said, in fact, Justice Ladira Akitola, he now granted the ex parte motion filed on Monday by one Folao Adelabi, and he adjourned the case to November 10 for hearing of the motion on notice. Now, this judgment that the Oyo High Court, what he did is the High Court in Oyo approved the PDP's proposed national convention. The Abuja own on Friday, the judgment on Friday, said the convention cannot hold because the PDP still need to, keep their house in order. But the Ibadan court said the convention should go ahead. So the Oyo order obviously contradicts last Friday's judgment of the Federal High Court in Abuja. That one that stopped the convention from holding. When Justice James Omotosho was delivering his judgment on Friday, he altered that party convention, and he said, the party needed to go and comply with their own constitution, the Nigerian constitution, and the Electoral Act. That was what Justice Omotosho ruled based on. But the Oyo State Court said that It's okay. Everything is in order. The party should go and do their convention. The judge also directed the PDP leadership to strictly follow the guidelines, their timetable, their schedule of activities earlier released for the convention. In fact, the judge ordered the party and its committees to hold the convention. They should convene the elective national convention as planned in Ibadan, pending the determination of the motion on notice. Guess what he now did? Just so that everything is clear. So, who I pity here is just INEC. So, the judge now ordered INEC to attend, to monitor and observe the conduct of the convention in line with the Electoral Act. 2 court judgments in the space of how many days? Well, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, he has reacted to it, on Wike. And his first reaction was to dismiss yesterday's ruling of the Oyo State High Court. He dismissed it. It's 3:22. So our third story, let me stop there. It's a long listing, yeah? I just thought to bring you an update. The long story today, our third story rather, is about Nnamdi Kanu. I took time yesterday to chronicle everything for you. So today I'm not going to waste time. I told you that the case was adjourned to yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? Exactly. So today, Nnamdi Kanu insisted that he had no case to defend because there was no law to put that case on. And Justice Omotosho, so this is what he said, and I'm quoting him verbatim. We had adjourned till today for the defendant to put in his defense or be deemed closed, but I am bound to give him another opportunity. If he does not, I will deem him closed. I know that he is an economist and not a lawyer, so I will give him this last opportunity. End quote. So what the Justice Omotosho said, he said that November 7, that is where they are looking at now. November 7 is when now? Friday, Abby? Friday. So, after Friday, if Nnamdi Kanu does not, because the prosecution, they have tried everything. They have called their witnesses, they've closed their own case. It's just what is left now is for the defense to come up and now present their own case. And Nnamdi Kanu said he has no case to answer. Oh yeah, no. The judge said by Friday, November 7, if he's still not able to call anybody or start to open his defense, then he will forfeit that opportunity and then the judgment will be delivered. So those are the 3 stories I will go for you on the big 3 this afternoon. Lagos, the ball is in your court now. Let's get talking. That will be after this break because I'm due for a quick break. When we return from this quick break, and then we can talk. Stay here on Nigeria Info 99.3. I'm going to use the opportunity to quickly call the numbers out. For those in the diaspora, you can call the WhatsApp number, which is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That is 0809 597 5805. Male only line is 0201 2770 993. Female only line is 0201 465 7190. I'll be back.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. 20 win during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lashon Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
This November, the Battle of Voices returns. Lagos's brightest secondary schools step into the arena. Each one daring to say, I beg to differ. On November 10th, the season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament begins. Passion, logic, and wit will collide, but only one school will claim the crown. I Beg to Differ Season 9, not just a debate. It's a war of words. Who will rise? Who will fall? Who will be champion? November 10th, 2025. Lagos's voices. Lagos's future. Nigeria's best of the best. The best. For sponsorship inquiries, email info@nigeriainfo.fm. That is info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ. The Tournament of Champions.
We talk about the big stories and more.
Nigeria's newly appointed service chiefs have officially assumed duty, promising fresh strategies.
It's not just a proposal. What about enforcement?
Our judiciary has made a laughing mock center.
So why these people will leave the main problem and look for the one that is not important?
I've rendered homeless now, they can just go to places. Is that what the government is saying?
A system that has become so corrupt that men have sold their souls for bread.
Proposes 6 new states. I thank the nation for not using the word approve.
How will that people feel? And how will they think? How will the world see this country?
It's as if we are dead psychologically.
Because there is that propensity for officers to become political.
Everywhere you look in Nigerian football, we are failing spectacularly.
It's your station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is the Big Three.
The Big Three. On Hard Facts.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the Big Three here on Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's get going with our conversation this afternoon. 0201 2770 993. That is 0201 2770 993. Female only line is 0201 465 7190. Diaspora callers can try 0809 597 5805. That's the WhatsApp number 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. Okay, and please, when you call me, kindly turn off your radio. It's very, very important that you do that. Turn off your radio, and you've got 60 seconds to share your thought with me. 60 seconds. That's all you got to share your thought with me, please. Again, for the last time, please be mindful. No matter how emotional you get or this conversation makes you, be mindful of what you say here on the radio, okay? All right. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Sheriff. This will be calling from Ikeja.
Welcome, movie.
Sheriff, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
For Nnamdi Kanu, I don't think the judge needs to beg him. He should go ahead and do what he wants, because they have provided oil, provided firewood. Nnamdi Kanu is just giving him the matches so he can fry him. There's nothing to do.
What thing concern judge for this matter now?
Huh?
What thing concern the judge with this one now?
No. Do you think that he can get judgment from a motor show court?
Who are you saying that has provided oil and whatever?
Nnamdi Kanu has provided everything so that the judge, they can fry him, do whatever they want to do with him. That's what I'm saying. Because he cannot get judgment. He cannot. There's no need to. Let him not beg him. You go ahead and do what you want to do.
Okay. All right then. Thank you. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. And I have my reasons. So that in another 2-3 months now, we won't develop this thing. Why didn't they give him chance to defend? Why didn't they, Good afternoon. Yes, please, I know.
Thank you. I'm on the line.
Welcome.
On Nnamdi Kanu, before I start, Uncle Sheriff, the kind of flap you did last hour, that's your life, they teach me very well.
Thank you.
So, on Nnamdi Kanu, since 1950, that Nnamdi Kanu has been.
Since what?
Is there any since 1915?
Since 1920?
I don't know. Please correct
What
me.
are you talking about?
What I'm saying is that it's a long time he's been there. He's been there. According to him, he said that they kidnapped him and put him there. He has provided who is who lawyers to defend him, isn't it? And they are not satisfied. At the time, they said that he has no case to answer, he should go. And they refuse to let him go, and they keep him there. Now that he cannot defend himself, and he has no other, he don't know any other lawyer he's going to call. Whatever is their wish, let them do. But I know that one day, only God will bring him out. That is all I know.
Okay, I just wanted to make something very clear. There was no time, no such thing. When the court said you have no case, be going. They were different. If you know how court cases are, there are many counts that can be leveled against you, and those counts can be tried separately. In fact, there can be trial within trial even. So the judge can say, you see, on this count, that count, you don't have a case. It doesn't mean that your case is over completely. No, that's not how it works. I just thought to make that very clear. Again, you have to be sure what you're saying before you come to the public and say these things. But you can try. I'll try as much as possible to fact check you. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Kushari. This
yes,
is Countryman calling you from Lekki.
You're welcome.
You see, as a matter of fact, Nnamdi Kanu's case, to me, to my own perspective, the way I see things, if Nnamdi Kanu is from other tribes, let's be honest here, that man would have been long freed. So the government know what they are doing, and the Igbos, shame on to them.
No, I won't allow you to say that. No, as if I just said this thing like 5 minutes ago. Was it not 5 minutes when I said, "Be mindful what you say on radio"? I don't know what the problem is. I really don't know. I don't know if it's a problem to begin with. I think it's a problem, right? I think we can agree that it's a problem. The Nigerians really don't know how to handle conversations. We really do not know. I think we can all agree that we don't know how to handle public discourse. And we've tried. God knows we've tried over here. How can you attack a whole tribe and say shame on a whole tribe? You, if you're listening to me now, reason them. Just reason them. Apologies to the Igbos. Apologies to everybody that listened to that. That was quite uncouth. Good afternoon to you.
Afternoon, Sheriff.
Yes, please. Good afternoon.
My name is Chooks. I'm calling from Srilere.
Chooks or Luke?
Yes, Chooks.
Chooks. All right.
I think that Nnamdi Kanu is basing his position on the, you cannot build something on nothing. It was rendition, and that is illegal. Even court in Kenya has given judgment. Okay? So I think that is why he's basing his position on. And
when you, and I've heard people, I've heard people refer to the court in Kenya, but the judgment of the court in Kenya, I don't know why we refer to it as if it should be binding here in Nigeria, though. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that his rendition back home was right, though. That's not what I'm saying. But when we refer to it as if the Nigerian government, that judgment in Kenya should be binding on the Nigerian government, I do not think that that's how it works.
No, it's not binding on them, but he's trying to establish that fact. That's what I'm saying. That
He's not even saying that right now.
To say.
Okay.
Sorry?
He's not even saying that right now. He's just saying that the cases leveled, the terrorism charges leveled against him, they are based on nothing, because there's nothing like the Nigerian law that focuses on terrorism. That's his argument right now. That's why he's not defending himself.
That might be wrong, but it depends on the perspective he's seeing it from. I think he should be aware.
Do you think he should consult a criminal lawyer, a criminal attorney?
I believe he must have. At least most of his lawyers should be aware, and they should be knowledgeable in criminality now.
He doesn't have. He doesn't have. That's the thing. He doesn't have. He's
and he doesn't
he's
want to
defending
convert
himself.
him. But others would have advised him now. At least those people that his lawyer supposed to have advised him. And they start, next thing is that he might have given up, have given up his faith. Whatever they decide is, is good to go with it. I think that is what his position is.
Okay.
Understand? Because so that's what I have for you today.
Thank you, Mr. Chooks. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. Let me jump on this one here. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Please turn off your radio. Call me back, right? Let's turn it off and call me back. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, please.
This is Joy.
Welcome, Joy.
Yeah. So for me, for Nnamdi Kanu's case, I think what today I feel is like a personal vendetta to a particular tribe. He's pleading for no case, and there's a reason for that. This is not the first time he's doing that. Even when he had with him, he has pleaded that before, right? So, and yesterday you were saying he needed
Sorry?
anything like that. So,
we didn't hear you. Your network is quite unstable.
Okay. Can you hear me? I think it's about to rain here.
Oh, okay.
The network.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that the lawyer we're going to have is, I know, our lawyers are not divided. We have so many things happening among our judiciary.
Are you saying that there is nobody, a senior lawyer that he can trust?
No, I think, what he was saying the other time is that these people could not mention the names of those people he mentioned at that point in time. That was before they gave him his case file. Okay. So when they gave him his case file, that was when he came out again to say that they don't have anything. That they cannot try him based on what.
Yes, but isn't that what he was supposed? I mean, he could have directed his lawyers to approach his case from that angle. Why do you think that he said he would? He now wants to try it himself. He wants to speak for himself.
Yeah, because there are some things that he was explaining to them, they were not seeing in the
and he that is not a lawyer can see those things.
Yeah, he wants to say he wants everybody to see this is what is happening to me. It is not just on Nigeria now. I'm sure this is what he's doing now is just for the international space also to see what is happening.
Okay.
The injustice.
There's a strategy. Okay. All right.
So that is what I'm feeling.
Okay.
Then for the Donald Trump, I'm still saying what we are fighting here is that we just need help. Why is everybody speaking now? Why are we hearing cases of, we are about to be on war case, we want to investigate this and that? Is it because America is saying something like this? So for me, I feel there is something really happening in the North. There's something really happening amongst us, this terrorism issue, that those in government is not saying anything about it. And now, because Donald Trump and U.S. government is talking now, everybody wants to put mouth. In China, they have been doing things they are doing. They have not assisted us. All they are doing is just for their personal gain and for their own country. Nothing. We see what's happening in Zamfara. We saw the helicopter that came at that time and what was said concerning it. I know that there is something really amiss. And in the U.S., people coming out, clerics, because the man you called yesterday, I'm so shocked. But there's no problem. And even the one that I spoke to today.
He's the same person now.
Oh, okay. Is this the same person? I don't even know that it's even the same person. So there's something, all the things he's saying, he's never pointing to the fact that we need somebody that's coming to help us. We're speaking about sovereign state. You're a sovereign state, and you've been having this terrorism happening in your nose right before you.
So
you say nothing.
So Joy, let's have this conversation for a bit. I know you're past your time, but let me
Yes, I know.
So let's say that we need help. What do you suppose the help should be for the American government to train our military people or give us some tactical support in a way, give us some hardware in a way, or come into the country to come and do this thing themselves? Which would you prefer?
I listen, and I know things happen amongst us. I might not be very 100% sure, but I know a little bit. I know during the Jonathan time, we have mercenaries that came, right? And I also learned that the U.S. people too were around at that point in time. They were the one that even told us about the Chibok or whatever thing that was happening then. I think the U.S. government is actually, they don't trust our military because there are a lot of saboteurs.
You think they've been compromised? They think they've been compromised.
So, and it's very deadly for you to work with people who are compromised. That means it's as if you are giving yourself a death sentence. So that is why I believe they cannot say they want to actually collaborate, because a good number of times they have done something somewhat. Like when APC government came, the mercenaries, they chased them all away. I think the mercenaries, whether they came from South Africa or so, they chased them all away. And then they were gaining grounds. And this same government were saying that they are killing their
not this government, not this one.
No, I mean the APC. I'm saying APC in general, whether Buhari time.
They were not even in power then, actually.
They were not in power at that time. I'm not saying that the same people, they just came and we said that, and they were gaining ground at that point in time. We are getting a lot of killings, things happening. Our soldiers were walking, and they were angry about it. So what do you think? How do you think we can actually make a headway if something like this is happening? They will now come and say we are killing our people, and now these are bandits, these are terrorists that are amongst your people. So
Joy, before I let you go, and this is my last question, and I don't want you to long it like my street guys will say. This is my last question. Do you think that, because someone had told me this, do you think the Tinubu government themselves want the Americans to come because they probably know that the military is compromised and they will just make this small noise, but then they will not object to America coming in because that's the only way they can defeat this whatever it is that we call them?
Tinubu government.
Do you realize that they have not really been very firm in their response?
They are between the devil and the DBC. I want to advise Tinubu, remove your whatever ambition you have for 2027. Do not say you want to get a block of votes from the north and you don't want to do the right thing. This is going to help him if he actually collaborates with the U.S. government for them to help him fight the insurgency. Whether he wins the election or not, his name will be written. At least the bad things he has done before will be written off because of this.
He has done bad things before. Joy, come on, be going. Come on, be going.
The war. Do you understand?
Come on, be going.
The block of votes.
Now. Thank you.
That's my advice to him.
Thank you for talking to me. Appreciate it. Long chat. Let's go take some WhatsApp calls from our diaspora listeners. Then we'll be back with the messages. Hello, how are you doing?
Afternoon, Mr. Sheriff. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Oh, my name is LJ, calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Welcome, LJ.
Straight to the point. So first of all, Nnamdi Kanu. At some point, I lost interest in the case. Because it was assuming some kind of strange dimension. But the moment I saw Kanu Agabi, former Attorney General.
That's right.
On Kanu's side, I saw Paul, I saw the other guys. I said, okay, so we might have something that appears, a bit straight. And then, while it was getting a bit interesting, they walked away. The part that was not clear is if he asked them to leave or they left on their own volition for excuses that may be personal to them. The media didn't report that. So I'm not exactly sure how that happened. But I know that somehow they walked away and then the guy decided to defend himself. So, I am compelled to sort of challenge even my own assumptions. First of all, about Kanu's intention, and of course, government intention. On this point, I commend the judge, James Omotosho.
Right.
Yes, it's controversial to an extent, but here, it looks like the whole thing is in white and black. You have another chance, and indeed another chance. The good thing about this case is that there is a court of second instance, indeed, a court of third instance, which is the Supreme Court.
That's right.
Whatever happens at the court of first instance, either it needs, or maybe it goes this way or not, he has a chance to approach the Court of Appeal, to continue this fight until maybe if I will find justice. So I'll leave it at that point. Then for, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Well, what I have said, to myself, if persecution of Christian, like you put it, cherished Christians, is happening in Russia. Can they invade Russia? Can they invade China? Can they invade any other country? Can they invade Germany? Does he have the balls to invade
Careful
any
with the
of
word.
these countries?
Careful with the word. Careful with the word.
Apologize. Do they have, what it takes to invade this country? So it leaves me with just one answer. It is because of who we are, maybe, our status.
We're a third world country. There's no, let's not mince word. We're a third world country.
So I like the way you don't want to cosmetize it.
Nah, there's no
you
need.
say it as it is. So that comes to me like that's the reason why. So, but here's the deal. I thought that Mr. Donald Trump should be a bit more diplomatic, if possible. Invite our government, to see how they can offer some help.
Remember, someone. Sorry to butt in. Someone said before you called in that what if he didn't believe that Nigerian government, the military, they've not been already compromised?
Okay, assuming without considering that the military has, compromised. So, invading our country and completely distorting our sovereignty, is that the answer? This is my fear with that. Assuming while they invade, and then somebody says, "Oh, the bad guys are hiding in Dangote refinery." Are they going to bomb it?
Oh.
So, assuming they say, "Come on, guys, we have something to suggest,"
and they will have reason. They will have reason to go and blow somewhere.
To go and blow somewhere. That is my fear, because we have other school of thought that suggests that there is maybe opposition angle to all of these things, which the handwriting is not clear. But if America is, I remember Libya. I know how they smoked out Gaddafi. I know what the Obama government wanted. And Trump indeed castigated Obama for doing that. So why would you want to invade Nigeria that politically we are structured, economically we are structured? If we need help, please offer some help. Number two, it is not only America that can help us. France is the president of France is a friend of our president. So if we need help, we can ask France for help. We can ask China for help. And even if our military has compromised, they have a responsibility to throw it back at us and let us deal with our problems. In any case, there is no Christian persecution. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. God bless you.
My friend from Atlanta, Georgia, thank you so much for calling. Appreciate it. Okay, appreciate it. So, what we're going to do is, because I think we did this yesterday. Was it yesterday we did it? No. We did it on Monday. Because this conversation is not a conversation that we're going to be able to time ourselves. And not because Robert, not because of you. It's not because you're accusing me of being INEC. It's not because of, maybe it's because, but I understand, because it's not a conversation we're going to time ourselves. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend the big three. You see that agency rent in Lagos and rent speculation that we're dealing with, cost of living and everything in Lagos. We'll do that. I'm still here. We'll do that. But I want us to have the conversation that we've had with the last two callers. That kind of conversation. I want us to look at this thing very much critically. It's not about go and kill all of them. I read a report. I read an analysis earlier, and in the analysis, it was made known that when you invite foreign armies into your country, you open your doors to many things. To many things. And the civilians that are excited, that are happy initially that, somebody has come to liberate us, they will be the biggest casualty. You can go and check out that analysis online. So let's have this conversation forward. I know the time is, but would extend it beyond 4, so we can get in more input such as this one. So Robert, you can calm down. Is say if not me, you go. Don't cut me off. I won't cut you off now. This one is different. This conversation is different. Okay. All right. Let me take this comment. I think we should take comments now. I'll come to the telephone in a moment. At least we have more time now. I think Nnamdi Kanu just want to plead no case submission. It should be solved politically. PDP may not have candidates in 2027. How do we allow insecurity to blossom to the level no one can sleep? Trump has awakened our leaders. China are part of insecurity due to mineral resources. We need tactical support. This is Ayo who sent this in, and I've heard various comments. Let me take more calls. Since we have time, I will say something about this mineral thing later. Let me take more comments. I believe Nnamdi Kanu is only playing for time. He knows the case is not in. He knows the case is not in his favor, but the judge will give judgment anyways. That's Pastor Sunday from Aja. Pastor Sunday, thank you for sharing. This long one is here from Comrade Daniel. Comrade Daniel Nobume says Nnamdi Kanu must be the one that has a problem. For every lawyer he has engaged, he has sacked them for no reason. The judge is even magnanimous to give him opportunities for him to do the right thing by getting a lawyer to defend him rather than defending himself, which is a dangerous step to be taken. Even a lawyer that has a case to answer in court doesn't defend himself, rather he uses a lawyer to defend him. This is from Daniel, Comrade Daniel Onabume. Comrade, thank you for sharing. 3:52. Let's go back to telephone now and take one call before we go to break. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Sheriff, good afternoon.
Yes, please.
Okay, my name is Hannah. I'm calling from Magbara.
Welcome.
Yeah, concerning this issue, I think it's long overdue, my dear. If we want to be honest with ourselves, we've had series of killings in the country. Let's not pretend. I don't know why we are being so hypocritical. There's been a lot going on in the country. Look at what happened in Plateau. What was the reaction of the president? This man has been traveling around the world, gallivanting around the world, while people are dying. And then USA wants to come and fight terrorists, and then we start talking and crying. I don't understand. They are not coming to fight Nigerians. They're coming in for the terrorists. They need to come and flush out terrorists in the country. So it's something we should be happy about. And if people are saying, "Oh, the president needs to," he can call this, he can call France. Then why has he not called them?
What if? Sorry, your name is Hannah.
Yes.
Okay, Hannah. What if there are other motives behind this fighting terrorist thing?
That's why, as a country, we should get our acts together.
No. I don't want us to move to the country now. I want to stick to your argument. So they are coming to flush out the terrorists. You've said. What if there are other motives? Are we ready to pray? Are we ready to pay, or should we be ready? Hold on, Hannah. Hold on. Let me just land. Should we be ready to pay any price that comes with America coming to fight our battles for us?
I don't think. Let's be honest with ourselves. For all the countries of the world, U.S. America is, will I say, the most sincere nation in the world compared to all these.
Excuse me. You said what? Sorry. You said what?
America is most sincere.
It's okay. All right, go on.
Africa.
I can hear you clearly now. Yeah, I heard that clearly. Okay.
Because America, even if you.
Oh, Hannah, please don't go. Please.
The reality is that they need these terrorists to be out of this world.
Why do you think they need them to be out?
The killings. Okay, is it because some of us we've not had casualties?
Have you
family members? Is it until one of our uncles or aunts or sister or brother is
No. I'm not asking. I'm not asking about also. I'm asking you why you think America needs the terrorists to be
the
out.
The level of insecurity in the country is crazy. Can you go to the north, Sheriff? Can you travel to the north?
No, Hannah, you're not getting my question.
Can you move freely to the north?
You're not getting my question, no. My question, you said America needs the terrorists to be out. So I'm asking why, since you know, why do you think America needs the terrorists to be out in Nigeria? Why do you think so? Hannah, can you stay on the line? Oh, or should I call you back? Please help me get Anna's number. Anna, stay on the line, okay? We'll go off on a break now.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun facts, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Welcome back. It's 3:57. At 4 o'clock, we would go off, take the news, and then we are back afterwards. Hannah, I'm not sure that we're able to get your. I'm not sure we're able to get your number before that thing dropped. I think the network just dropped off. But you know, what I was trying to do is to provoke your thought, to elicit your reaction. Let us all think about it holistically without emotions. Yeah, without emotions. And my own is just to ask those questions, to guide the conversation, right? And I wasn't happy when the call dropped, because I would have loved for us to talk some more, and I was enjoying my conversation with you. Okay, after the news, Hannah, please call back after the news. I'd love for us to conclude our conversation earlier. Okay. Meantime, let me take some messages. We're streaming live on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. Let's take this one here that says Nnamdi Kanu must be the one that has a problem. Okay, I think I've taken this one, so I'm going to move on from it. Why do I feel some people are calling the WhatsApp, but I can't see the calls? I mean, I saw the Atlanta caller, but I can't see calls here on my screen. I'm only seeing call drop. So I'm seeing one call now, but it's the Nigerian number, and I can't pick it. You have to call with an international number for me to be able to pick your call. Okay, that's the only way I can get to pick your call. All right. Okay. So, Mr. Sheriff, let me answer for Hannah. This is a message. The U.S. needs terrorists to be out of Nigeria because they are killing innocent people. That's Bidi who said that. Bidi, there are many places where people are being killed. South Sudan. I mean, look at the killing in Gaza. Look at the Lebanon attack. Look at, many places across the world. The Congo DR. Many places that people are being killed on a daily. So give me another reason. Give me something, bigger, something stronger. Huh? Let's go to break. The news is next.
Conversation captures everything that makes a great conversation.
Nigerian English is not exactly standard English.
It will only produce results if we have judges.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.